Right, so we first became concerned about Max between the age of 12 months to 18 months. His speech regressed quite suddenly, and it obviously became a serious concern. It then didn't progress as one would naturally expect. We noticed there were issues with interacting with peers, interacting with us. Classic autism, in hindsight, signs in terms of an inability to really fully engage with his world. And of course, the speech and language was pretty much non-existent for a very long time. He was diagnosed in 2016, Easter 2016, in Miami. And at that point, we then went about with a slew of therapies. Of course, the speech and language, occupational therapy, food school, which is a branch of occupational therapy, art therapy, music therapy, hippotherapy, anything, because obviously a child with autism needs as many therapies as possible. It is the only form of intervention. But I would say our eureka moment, our aha moment, was when we took him to Emory's in Atlanta's intensive potty training program. And I stress the word intensive because, to kind of give you context, the way they structure their program is it's supposed to be 5 days, 8 hours a day, pure potty training. By day 2, Max was potty trained. So we knew he had the capability, and we knew that intensive approach really worked well with him. So when we heard about the Morris Center, when I heard you speak and your focus on in that intensive approach to rewire the brain, you had me at hello, pretty much. So that it was then a matter of getting the evaluation, which I think we begged, we pleaded, but we got through. And we got through in March 2017, which was a few months after you had opened your doors formally. And what I thought was very interesting about that was the evaluation showed his phonological issues. He was severely delayed phonologically. And of course, as you know, that means he wasn't able to use his mouth, his tongue, his jaw. We did notice that he had sensory issues with regards to his oral capabilities. And that was where the Now Foundation, that's really where it stepped in. It helped him really kind of work out all those issues there. And during the Now Foundation, I can only describe it as a shift in consciousness with Max. That really is what happened. We finally actually began to meet Max. Well, this is where I think we can beautifully bring in the classroom element, because exactly that. It's almost as though the Now Foundation gave him those solid sort of tools, and then we've transferred it into a classroom environment, which allows him to, of course, practice that within a context that is appropriate for within his peer groups, within I guess a socially acceptable sort of format, for want of a better word. For me, for Max, for our family, I know my husband definitely feels this way. The quality of care, the quality of service that you get from the Morris Center is nothing short of incredible. It is incredible, and I thank you for that. And beyond that, I actually think it goes even deeper than that, Tim. I think your holistic approach, because your focus on the psychology aspect of things, the social and emotional well-being, it's a point that is so critical yet so overlooked. I can take no credit for it. The Morris Center has created a high achiever of Max. Thank you. It's what it is.